Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Columbus, Ohio. And today I've got an awesome episode for you guys, as I'm gonna be talking about the 5 things you can do while visiting or living in Bexley, Ohio. You ready? Let's go check it out. What's up everyone, my name is Brad Winter, and if this is your first time to my channel, make sure you tap on that subscribe button below and click on that bell. I do a video every week that tells you exactly what you need to know if you are moving or relocating to our incredible city. I am a licensed real estate agent right here in Columbus, and as much as I love doing these videos for you guys, I would love nothing more to help you if you are considering buying or selling your home. So hit up that number below, because I'm gonna be the guy that picks up the phone calls, answer those text messages, responds to those emails, but more importantly, I'm gonna have your back when moving to Columbus. All right, are you guys ready? Let's talk about the 5 things you can do in Bexley, Ohio. All right, well, before we get to those things, I think we should talk about a little bit about Bexley. Some fun facts for you. It's only 4.5 miles from downtown Columbus. So if you want to live in Bexley and you still want to be close to the city, that's nothing. That's an easy car ride or an Uber ride if you need to go down there for any reason. It's only got 14,000 people, which is awesome. So it's a small, tight-knit community. It was actually voted the 6th best place to live in Ohio out of 728 towns. So that's incredible. If you have kids, you're gonna wanna pay attention to this. It was ranked number 13 in the state of Ohio out of 537 schools. So again, if education is important and a great community is important to you guys, definitely look at living in Bexley. If you're thinking about buying a home, the median home price is $379,000. So still affordable, still, creeping up there a little bit. Bexley's gonna be a great place. So enough of the facts of Bexley, let's talk about those 5 things. Number 1, the Franklin Park Conservatory. This is one of my favorite places to go in all of Columbus. It's definitely something that I recommend you check out, whether you're visiting here, thinking about moving here, or if you're a resident and you've never been, shame on you. You gotta go to this. So a little bit about the conservatory. It was founded in 1895, and it is a botanical garden and conservatory. So when you guys are visiting this place, you are gonna see a ton of exotic plants. They have a lot of butterflies that fly around. They have a bird exhibit. They have different exhibitions that are always going on. And they even have a ton of artwork that's scattered throughout the place. So it's definitely a place to go, whether you're into art or plants, or if you want to go on a fun, day date with your significant other. This is going to be a great place to go. Also, it's actually sitting on Franklin Park, which is one of the best parks in all of Central Ohio. It's got actually 88 acres. So there's gonna be a ton to do, not only at the conservatory, but afterwards you can take a walk around the park. The Franklin Park Conservatory also has a ton of special events. So a lot of charity events and galas and weddings, and just a number of different things are going on at this particular venue. It's definitely something you don't wanna miss. Number 2, the Drexel Theater. So if you are into theater life, old movies, or the history of film, the Drexel Theater is a place that you have to go. I didn't even really know what it was, truthfully, until I started doing a little bit of research on it for this video. So it's definitely something I'm gonna check out in the near future. The Drexel Theater was started in 1937 and is one of Central Ohio's first source of independent film theaters, which I think is really cool. So throughout the times, as you can imagine, need or the desire to go to the movie theater has dwindled as technology has given us, first it was VHSs, then it was DVDs, and now you can stream everything. So the cool thing is the Drexel Theater has really tried to stay alive. Recently they did a $2.5 million renovation, I should say, and all 3 theater rooms have been updated to state-of-the-art digital production. So it's just such a cool place to go. They do a ton of events, not only with film, but they also host different events for people as well. So if you are into film, into theater, you want to kind of get a taste of history, definitely check out the Drexel Theater, which is located right in downtown Bexley on Main Street. Number 3 on our top 5 things to do in Bexley, Ohio is visit Capital University. And you're probably thinking, Brad, like, why would I go visit a university? Or, if I live here and I'm not gonna go to college, I don't have kids going to college, like, what's the point? Well, Capital sits in downtown Bexley, so it's a great walk. You can go across the street, grab a coffee at Starbucks, and just take a stroll through campus. It's laid out really beautifully, and it's something that definitely you should do while visiting or living in Columbus. A couple fun facts about Capital: it is a private school. There is a Lutheran affiliation with that as well, and it was founded in 1830, and it's one of Central Ohio's oldest universities, which I think is super cool. So again, if you're looking for something to do while visiting Bexley, this is just another place that you can get out, stretch your legs, take a walk, and see what it's all about. Number 4 is visit the Jeffrey Mansion and Park. So I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I didn't even know what this was until I started to do some research for this video. I've never been there. I've never heard really anybody talk about it, so I was curious. So when I was shooting kind of the B-roll that you're seeing for this video, I got to go walk around, and let me tell you something, it is absolutely a gorgeous place. It's a old mansion that was donated in 1942 by a very prominent person in Bexley. I've heard from different sources that this gentleman actually was one of the founding members of getting the city of Bexley kind of put together and on the map. So he donated this mansion in 1942. It sits on a 40-acre park, which I think is awesome. So you can kind of go to the mansion. It's a community center, so there's different events that are going on, different programs. When I was walking there the other day, I noticed that it looked like parents were dropping their kids off for preschool. So that's something maybe to look into as well. But there's all these things that are going on, not to mention that you can take your dog or take the kids and you can go walk around the park. They also have a community pool. It's not necessarily by the mansion, but it does sit on the park as well. So again, this is just a really cool community center that I think it's definitely worth going to go see. And if you live here, definitely check out some of those programs. Maybe it's something that that can add value to your life. I'm definitely going to check out a little bit more about Jeffrey Mansion because it was really cool to see. Also, I know they do a ton of weddings there, and I've seen some pictures when I was doing some research, and wow, it is absolutely beautiful. All right, rounding out our 5 things to do in Bexley would be the Top. And the Top is a restaurant that was founded in 1955, and I don't think the decor has changed since. This was started as like an original supper club. So think about if you've been to some kind of old school steakhouses, they've got those dim lights, wood panel walls, got the old school leather seats and the gold brass bars that are around the bar. And one of the coolest things about this place is they have a piano bar still. So you can go in there, you can get an unbelievable steak. Guys, let me tell you, maybe the best place in Columbus to get a steak. You can go in there, have a great meal, listen to some awesome music, and the vibe and the atmosphere is just so cool. Actually, this isn't necessarily a fact, but this is kind of the rumor mill. Was this place back in kind of the roaring 50s and 60s was a big hangout for local politicians. So much so that they installed phone jacks at each of the table so those politicians can make phone calls and conduct business while enjoying a cocktail or dinner. Another thing that I have heard that I think is super cool to me is it was also a local hangout of the mob. So guys, there's a ton of history at this place. I definitely recommend going. You're not gonna be disappointed with the atmosphere or the food. All right, there you guys have it. Those are the 5 things to do while visiting or living in Bexley, Ohio. I cannot stress this enough. Remember, if you are thinking about moving or relocating to Columbus, you gotta get a hold of me. Pick up the phone, give me a call, shoot me a on Instagram. However you gotta get a hold of me, make sure you do so because I'm gonna have your back when moving to Columbus, Ohio. All right guys, until next time, I'll catch you later.